Why? Please answer me the question. Why? Why do you come out here and run? Despite of the freaking weather, despite it's below 0 degrees, it is minus degrees in Celsius. My body's sore. My muscles do ache from yesterday. I'm tired. I have to work today. Why the freaking hell to come out here and run? Why to do this because of this, despite of the circumstances? Why to do this thing? Why to do this thing? Why to do this thing? And so this was the question that was rumbling inside of my head throughout my running session. I was like, why do you have to do this, man? Why do you have to do this thing? Why do you have to go through this thing every single time? Like, can't you just simply chill, stay the freaking hell back home? You can still work out, like you can do your morning push-ups, cold shower, start working. Why do you have to push yourself? Also, your body's like tired. You didn't eat enough yesterday, and so on and so forth. And so these questions just they are just coming up all the time, but I'm just simply putting myself and putting my body into these uncomfortable situations. The same thing with cold showers. Like, why do you have to take those freaking cold showers, brother? It's like, it is not good. It's like, it's like so freezing and so on and so forth and all this stuff. And I just keep asking this question from myself. Why? Why do you have to do this thing? Why do you have to do this thing? Why do you have to go out there and do this shit? And so, brothers and sisters, today I perhaps got a very, 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 very good answer from myself, from subconscious universe, hell knows. Because I've been facing the truth. This is the answer. The answer for the question, why do you have to do these hard things? Why can't you just simply stay the freaking hell back home or in your comfort zone where you are not putting yourself into those uncomfortable situations? Cold shower, starting a new business, doing whatever the freaking hell do you know that you're supposed to be doing. Waking up earlier, so on and so forth. And so the answer for that was that, man, because I know that I can't do that. And if I know that I can do that, and if I know that I have also the temptation inside myself to do that, and if I'm not doing that, then I'm committing a sin. And perhaps this is the freaking meaning of the sin. I don't want to get philosophical over here, but just for you to understand this mental and spiritual aspect of why to push yourself towards the places which are some days can seem to you that inhuman or not necessary and so forth. Because you've seen that. Because I've been running and I've been on a running streak for more than 100 days. I don't know, I really do not count the days anymore. I think maybe it's like 110. Hell knows, bro. The point is that I've been running throughout the freaking winter session like complete, like I've been running, and this is a cold day too. And so I know that I had so freaking bad circumstances that and I've been still running, and I've been still able to go through that thing. And so now that I'm, like relatively good, my muscles do ache a bit, but like this is what is coming if you're working out. This is a side effect of working out, by the way, or you will have your muscles to be sore. And so the answer is that I've seen and I know that I can do that shit. And if I wouldn't be doing the things, despite of that I know that I do have the capacity to do them, then I would be committing something against myself. Like it would be a sin towards myself. And so this is the thing every single day when I'm thinking about, like, man, like, should I supposed to be reading? This is mostly, I'm mostly reading by the end of my day, which is like, I'm exhausted by the end of my day. Mostly because I'm also eating one meal a day, and it's like, can take a toll on me some days, it's like, can take a toll on me. And so I'm like, man, why do you have to read today too? And it's like, why do you have to do those things? And so the answer is the same, like, you can freaking do that. And if you know that you can freaking do that, like, why the freaking hell not to do that? And so this thing that I wanted to tell you is that this thing just feels so uncomfortable because I just simply have to face myself every day, because I just know that, man, like, I can get those things done. I'm good and I'm strong enough to get those things done. And now only my mind is coming up with an excuse that is not true. And every single day or every single time, if I wouldn't be going through this thing, I've been trying that. Like, I had a day when I was like, man, like today I don't want to run, I don't feel like that, so on and so forth. And by the end of the day, this frustration just was so huge that by the end of the day, I was like, man, like I will be coming out here and I'll be running. I don't care. It's like, this is me. Like I have to do this thing. I feel this thing inside of myself. I need to do this shit. And so I've been still getting that running session done. But a point that I want to emphasize over here is that I just simply cannot go back. It's like you've been burning up the boats. There's no way back. Because now that you've seen where are your capacities, and now that you've seen what you can do and what are you capable of, and you're still not hitting your limits, how can you say to yourself, how can you dare saying to yourself that, man, you cannot do that today, or that business, or those calls, and so on and so forth, or putting your life together, whatever it might be, your situation at this very moment. Like, how the hell can you just simply say that, man, like, you cannot do that? Because you've had such bad circumstances and you've been still going through that thing. And so that's perhaps a place where this mental fortitude and also mental strength is coming from. It's like, you know that if you are setting up something, that you are getting that thing done, whether it be hard or not, because of those things, because of these quote little habits of running, of working out in the cold showers, whatever. But on the other hand, responsibility also coming with it, because I just simply cannot stay rested. I cannot rest, brother, because I know that every single day I have this thing inside of myself that I can go through. It's like I simply must see where the limits are at. I simply just have to go out there and need to figure out, like, where are the limits for today. And this is the truth. This is reality, bro. This is why you're supposed to be doing those hard things, because it is just so hard to accept that you can be doing more. It is just so painful to accept. And also to come to the realization that perhaps you've been also wasting time by not doing your best in very, very many situations. It's like almost unhuman. So this is the answer for this question, like, why to do the hard things? Because you're building up something inside of yourself. But be aware, man, that if you're taking on this journey, and if you're taking responsibility for your life and for your actions and for your thoughts, and you will accept that you're responsible for your mental state. I mean, the circumstances is that those are not in your hands, but your mental state of how you feel, like a true damn stoic, then it will come responsibility with it too. You cannot give in. You cannot give in to the temptations for your mind when it's coming up with all this poopy pants mentality. It's like, man, like today is so cold. It's like there is snow. Perhaps you cannot see that, but like there is snow. You know, like. So man, you just simply have to wake up and get those things done, because you know that you can get those things done, and that's your thing. That's you must do that. So take on this path, because this is where you can get to somewhere. Like, this is where dreams become reality. You know, like, you're always, you know, man, like, one day I'll be going out there and running in the cold, so I'll be hard and all that stuff. And you've been thinking about it, and you've been thinking about it, you've been thinking about it, and season gone. Thinking about a year gone. Thinking about it 10 years gone. Thinking about it, you're too fucking old to run. It's like, jump and go, bro. It's like, simple as this. This is what you're learning to here. All of my love.